Okay, so for Good Friday, it looks like the gathering music is what we just finished. Stay with me, a repeat of that, and then Jesus remember me. Jesus remember me.
Yeah, as people are coming in, supposedly coming in silence. And the candle bearers are standing in the gathering space on either side with their lit candles, and people are coming in silence as we sing those two songs.
Okay, so it's there's a specific point when we start this. It's not like while everyone's coming in to sit down for mass. Is that?
Everybody's coming in to sit down.
Okay.
And quiet.
Okay.
And then right at whatever time, I have to look at the outline.
I have my outline here, but let me just check.
I think it's right at 7. The Father will come in and prostrate himself.
Okay.
Prostrate.
And then that's when we
Prostrate.
But he comes in, and then that's when a cappella we start with Stay With Me, is that correct?
No, we're singing
the whole time.
continuously while the people are coming in silence.
Okay.
People are entering through the 2 rows of candles. With candle bearers are coming in the gathering space. As soon as the doors are open at 20 to 7, we start singing and just keep singing and singing.
I see. Okay.
Those 2 songs.
Okay.
So they're all waiting outside.
Yes, they're all waiting outside. The doors are locked until 20 till 7.
I got you.
And then when they open the doors, then they come in, they're invited to come in silence. The cantor makes that announcement as they're coming in to ask everybody to remain silent.
Okay.
Reverent.
So then everyone, I guess for that evening call time would be like 6:15.
Yes.
So early enough so that you've got enough time to get your parking.
Sure.
Get there quickly.
Or maybe even, I don't know.
Or even 6 o'clock.
6, because people will start coming in at 20 to 7. I don't know. What do you think?
I guess 6 o'clock then. It's like I'm just going to be living here, so I'll just be waking up from my bed and holding the wall somewhere. So however early, it depends on your schedule. It's like everybody's got their individual schedules, but I guess just know, because this is great that you're here, Kathy, because for me, it's great that you're here, because at least for me, I know mentally what I need to do and where I need to be, because I have no history with what you do with liturgy. But again, it depends on everyone's schedule. Make it here, I guess, as early as possible. To secure your parking, to get inside before everyone is locked outside.
Yeah, between 6, I mean, like you said, ask everybody to be here at 6, but no later than 6:15.
Yeah, exactly. Especially like for instrumentalists and whoever's going to be here. Especially for instrumentalists, making sure they're all in place, they've got their equipment together.
Are we wearing specific colors for that day?
I've heard red and black.
I mean, red is the color for Good Friday. It's for red for Passion. I always wear red, but
So
wear black, red or black, mostly.
Okay. And then how about for Holy Thursday? Is there any particular color?
No.
Not really? Okay. Okay. So Good Friday, red or black. And then how about Easter Vigil? I just want to make sure. Easter Vigil is the same? No particular color, or it's white? Okay. Okay. Or bunny suit, whatever floats your boat. Okay, so we don't need to go through those. So let's look at the psalm response. Father, I put my life in your hands. And I'm not sure who will cantor this. We'll find out sooner or later. But here's the refrain. Father, I put my life in your hands. Okay, everyone? Father, again. Father, I put my life in We've done this before. I'm sorry?
John Michael Tower.
You know, probably, but I've already touched base with Ellie, Albert. They plan on hopefully joining us for all 3 days, but especially Easter Vigil.
And Gina.
And Gina, yes. And Gina, she knew about tonight, but I don't know what's happening.
She did know about it. That's good.
Yeah, because she told me Mondays were best for her, so that's why I made a point to do Mondays.
This is weird that she's not here.
Okay.
Maybe she didn't think she needed to be here tonight. I don't know.
Okay. Because I made a listing of what the rehearsals would be. So maybe I didn't make it fair enough, but I'm doing a video.
Okay.
So those who aren't going to be here can sort of like get an idea of what's going on. Okay, so we're good with that. Song response, and then the Passion reading. Let's see. There's what's that? Kyrie eleison. Now this is new to me, Kathy. So you'll have to.
Pardon me?
You have to walk me through this particular Kyrie. Is there any particular form that you do with this Kyrie for the Passion?
I don't have the script.
I have it here.
Oh, you have it?
Yeah.
It's just a Kyrie. I don't think we even use the Christe within the Passion, just the Kyrie.
Okay. So let me see where this happened.
You might have to share the notes written in there like cantor.
There's reflection number 1. Judas and Peter, both men were disciples of Christ. They lived, worked, and prayed, blah, 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 blah. And then there's a sung response, 1 time by the cantor, and then twice off.
Okay.
Is that correct?
First time, okay.
Okay. So there's no... Oh, and then the whole time music is underscored. I'm basing it off of this. Is that right? Okay.
Yes.
Where'd I put it? Okay, so the cantor comes with just the Kyrie. And then it goes on to Christe? Or is it just a Kyrie?
I think it's just a Kyrie.
Just a Kyrie. So 1 time with the cantor, and then everyone sings it twice together, is that correct?
Yes, for the first time, yeah.
Okay, so the first time this is the cantor. Do I usually just give a note? Or as I'm playing, I just sort of build to that? Sings it again. Oh, so it's once cantor and then twice together.
The first time. I think the rest of the script, I think we just all come in and sing it 1 time together.
1 time together.
I believe.
There's one sung response. There's 3 times all.
Three times all?
Yeah, after reflection 2. Reflection 3 it says 3 times all too.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like 3 times.
So no cantor, just 3 times all?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's only Kyrie. You never go into Christe liaison. It's just Kyrie liaison. Okay. All right. Are we okay with that?
Yeah.
excelling within reading, see script. Okay, so veneration, let's look at behold the wood. Have you done this?
Yeah.
You have,
Which
okay.
one?
Behold the wood.
This is the one that we haven't used before.
Oh, you haven't done this one. Okay, so this, let's look at the melody. Behold, oh, behold, behold, the wood of the cross, on which is hung our salvation. Oh, come, let us adore Him. And then verse, unless a grain of wheat shall fall upon the ground and die, it shall remain but a single grain. And that give life, behold, behold, the wood of the cross, on which is hung our salvation. Oh, and then we just keep alternating with the verse and then refrain. Are we okay with that?
Yeah, this is very nice.
It's very powerful. And then with this, I usually play it very rubato, lots of retards and then speeding up. So it's just a matter of listening to what I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay? All right, were you there? Do we need to go through that? That's pretty,
Yeah, let's
pretty
do
much
verse.
done. Want to just do verse 1? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Okay. Good, good. And save your people? Is this new or old? You don't know this one? All right. Pretty simple. Save your people, O Lord. Show us the way to the Lord. We have been wandering far from your love. Save your people, O cross. You know what? I don't know what's happening with the trilingual stuff. It's
French.
yeah, we're not going to that extent. Kathy, is Good Friday is just an English mass, correct?
It's actually, we're doing Spanish reading as well.
Spanish reading. Okay, so then there should probably be like some Spanish in here.
I think for the Holy Thursday, the first reading is in Spanish and the second English, and then vice versa on Good Friday, I
Okay.
think, or maybe it's less.
Okay, so let's look at least at the refrain. We carry the saving cross through the roads of the world, through the alleys of poverty and misery, marching to a dawning day, to freedom and victory, to God's life and endless glory. Okay, let's try that. 2, 3. We carry the saving cross through the roads of the world, through the alleys of poverty and misery, marching to a dawning day, to freedom and victory, to God's life and endless glory. Do that again. Actually, let's look at the last half of that. That's the hardest part. So let's try marching to. 1, 2. Marching to a dawning day, to freedom and victory, to God's life and endless glory. And then the verses are, Christ sent by God, obedient to the Father's will. There was a second page. Sorry. He leads the way of the cross. And back to the refrain. We carry the saving cross through the roads of the world, through the alleys of poverty and misery, marching to a dawning day, to freedom and victory, to God's life and endless glory. Let's look at verse 2. Christ Redeemer, crowned with piercing thorns, leads the way the cross. Let's go over that one more time. Verse 2, 3, 4. Christ Redeemer, crowned with piercing thorns, leads the way of the cross. Okay, so that last line is always the same. So if you ever get lost, just remember the last line is, it leads the way of the cross. It's exactly the same for all verses. Okay? And maybe if we look at just one of the Spanish verses, let's look at verse 1. Cristo por Dios mandado, obediente al Padre, nos
then the last page is the last verse.
Yeah, it's just the last refrain or the last phrase of every verse, and it's all the same. Okay. Let's move on. Your only son. Oh wow! And it's like we got 15 minutes for really slotted, but is everyone still okay to just hang around until we finish? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll ask Mary if she doesn't need me, I'll stay in here for
Okay.
individuals.
Okay. So your only son. Have you done this before?
Yes.
Okay. We'll just do
I
one
don't know if
verse.
you guys-
So we'll just do one verse and one refrain. Your only son was sent to life, but you have sent him from your side to walk upon this guilty side and to become the Lamb of God. O Lamb of God, sweet Lamb of God, I love the holy Lamb of God. Oh, wash me in His precious blood, by Jesus Christ, the Lamb of God. Okay. And let's look at Now We Remain. We've done that. I've done that. It's pretty popular, right?
Have you guys done
Yeah? Do we need to go over it? You want to go over it once?
Yeah.
Get it in your head?
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2. Behold the death of the Lord, deep in our hearts. Living now we remain with Jesus the cross. Once we were people afraid, lost in the night. Then by your cross we were saved, dead became living, life from your giving. Behold the death of the Lord, deep in our hearts. Living now we remain with Jesus the cross. Okay.
Remember that first, can you go into that final ending? 'Cause
Verse.
it's into the code, I mean.
Oh, sure. Verse 4 and into the coda part? Sure.
Please.
1, 2, 3. We are the presence of God. This is our home. Now to become bread and wine, food for the hungry, life for the weary. For to live with the Lord, we must die with the Is that okay?
Yeah.
That's good.
Good.
Mhm.
Okay. And have you done Cruz Fidelis before? No?
Oh, I think I recognize the melody though.
This is different. This is, I don't know this one. O Cruz Fiel y Venerable. This is, yeah, I haven't done this one
Yeah.
before. I think Cruz Fidelis is a different one. Is this the title that Alan gave you? Because there's a totally different one that we
Oh,
do.
is there?
Yeah.
She thinks
Hi.
it's different.
Hola.
So do you still need me to come and sit down or?
It's up to you. Are you gonna be?
This is
singing?
for-
Right now we're on Good Friday. Hi.
Both, that's why I'm with Good Friday.
Yeah.
But you never give me the music.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. I can sit down with Kathy.
Okay.
Ken, you don't think this is?
Oh, you know what? I gave you Easter Vigil, right? I know I gave you something.
Oh, it's scrutinies.
Oh, scrutinies I know, but I thought I gave you something because you said that you'd be there. Okay, well, in any event, come, join us. We're just like doing veneration songs. Yeah, the Cruz Fidelis, I think, is a different one that Ellen chose. Because this one's different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Darn.
Yeah, let's skip this one for now. Yeah. And we'll look at Take Up Our Cross. This one we've done before already.
Yes.
So we'll just do a review of this. Behold the wilderness, my name. Behold the lands that hold us near. The tree from which the nation moved, the path by which we're on ahead. We take up our cross and follow Him. We lay down our lives that we might live. We carry the hope of Christ within. We take up our cross and follow Him. We embrace the sacrifice and walk a path we cannot see. The burdens of this world may climb. By blood and born we are redeemed. We take up our cross and follow Him. We lay down our lives that we might live. We carry the hope of Christ within. We take up our cross and follow Him. Lift Him high, lift Him high, let His name be glorified. Lift Him high, lift Him high, let His name be glorified. We take up our cross and follow Him. We lay down our lives that we might live. We carry the hope of Christ within. We take up our cross and follow Him. We take up our cross and follow Him. Okay, so that last tag.
Yeah.
We take up our cross and follow Him. Okay? So the very last refrain is sung twice, and then the final comes in. Okay, so if we can move on, let's look on to the intercession response. This is new to me. So Kathy, yeah, litany of deliverance, is that right?
And we're just doing the,
Is it the last page?
yeah.
So it's,
Gave you the whole thing in case you wanted.
so it's, okay. So is it the same form? It's, I introduce it,
Yes.
And then
Oh, wait,
cantering?
no, we have a whole, no, it's the script of, it's the Good Friday script.
Okay,
There's like it involves presider, reader, and then music, but I can't remember. I don't know who goes first.
okay,
I can't remember.
yeah, it's like, okay, but so there's just one sung response?
Yes.
I'm sorry, well, if you can lower that so I can see
Oh,
Kathy.
yeah.
That's okay. So we just, it's just sung once by everyone.
Yes.
Okay, so listen to your people, deliver us, O God. Is that correct?
Yes.
So listen to your people, deliver us, O God. Is this a bluesy thing?
Yes, very good.
So it's more like listen to your people. No?
Just like the way you did it the first time.
So real straight. Okay, so listen to your people, deliver us, O God.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to be played slower?
No, you're perfect.
No, just like that.
Perfect.
Okay, so
Mhm.
and I could just give the note. Listen to your people, deliver us, O God. That's okay?
Perfect.
Okay. Alrighty. Yay.
I'll have scripts the next time.
That's sure. As long as I'm starting to get into my head
I was
what's
trying
happening.
trying not to run off scripts for everybody yet, because we always making changes.
Sure. But then again, it's like, during tech rehearsal and dress rehearsal, whatever changes are going to be made during that time. Actually, my question also is, I've listed the dates for rehearsals for both tech and then dress.
Mhm.
Do musicians and choirs, they're there for those nights that are
Yes.
assigned to them, right? So
Yes.
both for tech and then both for dress?
Yes.
Correct. Okay. Plus the ones outside of that I planned with them.
Yes.
Okay.
And if there's if there's a lag during rehearsal time,
Uh-huh.
then sometimes, she might just say, okay, if you guys want to go in the room and go over a couple things while they're working out.
Details like tech
cues
and,
or whatever.
okay,
So we'll see how that goes.
okay. All right, so, and then How Great Thou Art, we're okay? Actually, I'd like to go through this because it's a different arrangement. So if we could just do one verse of this. Oh Lord, my God. Is that basically the feel that you guys do?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like at the end, how great, thou, and then I do fermata on thou and art. And
Do you
then
want
we
us
go
to
back.
retard that every time, Kenny?
No, we'll do like a real grand retard at the end.
Okay.
But there's just a melodic thing during the verse that I hear some are doing it, some aren't doing it. So it's, oh Lord my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the worlds thy hands have made. slipping into a different rhythm from everyone else. I just hear different things. So if we could just keep it straight enough so everybody's together. Is that okay? And then the refrain sounds fine. Everyone's sticking together there too. Okay, the Supper of the Lord. Are we good with this, or we need to just go over it real quick?
With what?
Do you have to go over this real quick? Okay. So just starting from the top, again, the melody is on the lower line. Precious body. Oh, and in the book, the refrain, it's precious body, precious blood, seen in bread and wine. So please write that in, because in the books, in the music issues, it's a different lyric, just that part. So it's seen in bread and wine, or seen as bread and wine.
Seen as bread and wine?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I discovered that when I have my old copy, so it has the old lyrics, and everybody's singing out of the book. And it's like, how come you're singing that? It's like, it's in the book. Okay. So here we go. Precious body, precious blood, seareth bread and wine. Here the Lord prepares the feast divine. Bread of love is broken now, cup of life is poured. Come share the supper of the Lord. This is the bread of God, coming down from heaven, giving back to us, to all the world. Precious body, precious blood, seen as bread and wine. Here the Lord prepares a feast divine. Bread of love is broken now, cup of life is poured. Come share the supper of the Lord. Okay. And that's it for that. Kathy, I have my note, closing is an instrumental. So is there anything in particular?
Where are we, Good Friday?
Yeah, Good Friday.
Okay. There's something really sad and depressing.
Something sad. Oh,
Maybe Wondrous Love, or
okay.
something sad.
Something real drawn out.
Yeah.
What is